Good morning, you all. I have not done a chill at home vlog in a very long while, or at least it feels like a really long time. So that's what we're gonna do today. As you can tell, I just got out of the shower. I haven't shaved my legs, well, I hadn't before today, in an embarrassingly long time. So that was definitely needed. I feel a lot better. But yeah, we're just chilling at home today. I do have a grocery haul that I filmed like a few days ago that I'll share with you all. And then I think we're gonna decorate for Valentine's Day in this vlog. And I'm also going to make a French onion pot roast. Sounds so good. I saw the recipe on TikTok, so I definitely want to make that with you all. Otherwise, we're just gonna hang out and spend the day together. So I hope that you all enjoy this video. Subscribe if you're new, and let's reset, do a little morning reset as we do over here. All right, so we got this chuck roast. I'm gonna do a recipe with you all in probably this video. Some air fryer asparagus. They were out of like traditional asparagus, so I thought, I don't know, maybe we'll give these a try. Some frozen broccoli, some cheddar cheese, a zucchini, some ground turkey. These, I like these because they're already like portioned out. They come with 5 of them. And then we got some cuties. This strawberry kiwi V8 splash, 2 of these French onion soups, 1 cream of chicken. This, which I thought looked interesting, summer crisp Mexican style, we'll see. And then I got this, which, I don't know, I just haven't had this in a long time, and I was like, that'll go with one of our meals. And then some sour cream, teriyaki sauce, mild sauce. We needed some more trash bags. I got this little laundry detergent just to keep us stocked up. We have some more like snow saying that it's going to be coming in. I got these to try just because I've been seeing them. So I don't know, white cheddar sounded good. And then some stuffing mix, some Diet Pepsi. I got this book because this book, I don't even think it's supposed to be released yet, but I saw it in there today while I was cruising around and I was like, oh, I got to pick this up before it's sold out. And then I got some of these zero carb. They used to just come in the little like small tortillas, but now they're coming in like the larger taco size. And then the boys like to do, when we do tacos, they like to do Doritos and make like a Dorito taco salad. So I got some of those, and we already had a lot of meat already. Like we're gonna have pork chops, we're gonna have what else, the taco meat I already have, and then the steak meat for like a steak broccoli rice I already had. So this is the haul for this week. I propped you all up here because it's like kind of dark out, but the sun is just like over here. So I was trying to get you all a little bit in the sun, but now I see there's like a glare on my glasses. Anyways, reset is done. I'm getting ready to have some breakfast. I've just been doing the sausage biscuits, and I had some cereal too. But I wanted to tell you all, if you know anybody that reads, please send them to my channel, because one of these videos coming up towards the end of the month is going to be like a what I've read this month. And I'm going to do that every month on here and on TikTok because I have really been interested in reading. I started up again. Well, I read like all through last year, but I feel like towards the end of the year, I was really reading a lot. And then this year, I think I am getting ready to be at my 5th one so far, or maybe after this one, I'll be starting my 5th one. So I think I am going to read 5 books this month, is what I'm trying to say. But I know that that video is probably not going to perform the best because it's not like generally something that I talk like solely about, like a dedicated video. So if you are subscribed and you love me, please watch it because I think it's going to flop. But if you know somebody that likes to read, I would love if you would send them my way. Just let them know that I am going to be doing a video like that. I know that, you know, a lot of people talk about like niches on YouTube and having to stick with like one specific thing that you do. And I feel like when I started out, mine was definitely like more plus size related, like fashion videos, but I do want to do more than just plus size fashion videos. Number one, like it's not in the budget to be doing hauls every single video that I have on here. And number two, it's just not something that I'm like super duper passionate about, like, you know, in the last year or so. I still love to shop. I love plus size fashion, but it's just not something that I'm like super in love with doing like I was before. So I hope that, you know, well, the way that I see it is like you all that are here now and you are subscribed, you've made it here. You know what I mean? We found each other. So my right people will find me. They will relate to something that I'm doing and we'll connect through that. You know what I mean? So I'm just keeping the hope for that. I'm not niching down. But if you know a reader, send them my way. I also am going to fill out my dad's. I'm not going to show it because I did that last time and he watches every single one of these videos. I'm going to fill out my dad's Valentine's card and send it out to him. I like to send him one for most holidays. Sometimes I'd be forgetting, but I like to send one for most holidays. I am so envious those of you that can like just let your hair air dry and then just go on about your day with air dried hair. I just never love the way that mine looks when it just naturally air dries, but we're rocking it today because we're not going anywhere anyway. I'm going to go ahead and start the French onion roast. I am going to do like a hard sear on the roast because I read somewhere that kind of like enhances the flavor of the meat as it cooks. I'm doing it pretty early, but I do want it to just low simmer like all day long in the crock pot. So I'm really excited for this. Let me show you everything that you're going to need. Alrighty, this is everything that you're going to need. Obviously, the star is a chuck roast, 2 of these cans of the Campbell's French onion soup. It says 2 onions, but this is a pretty large one, so I think I'm just going to use 1 of these onions. And then Worcestershire sauce, thyme leaves, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Oops, pepper and salt. So I am going to turn this on like a pretty high heat because you want like a hard sear. And then I'm just going to throw some olive oil in the pan and let that get pretty hot. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my onion. If you hear noise in the background, it's just Emery. She's like pitter-pattering around. I'm going to go ahead and cut my onion. All right, pan has heated up, so roast is going in. Okay, this side's been on for about 2 minutes, so we're going to flip it over. Our seared meat is in the crock pot, so now we're going to add our 2 cans of the French onion soup mix. This is going to be so delicious. I just already know it is. You know, sometimes you hear a recipe and you're like, this is going to slap. It's going to be really good. Adding in our 3 tablespoons of this sauce that I feel like is a tongue twister. She said 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to do like a little, that should be enough. And then we're going to do just a teensy bit of onion powder because this is obviously very onion heavy already. And then a little bit of thyme, garlic powder. I'm going to do pretty heavy garlic powder because I love garlic. Sprinkle some salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we pour in our onions. I'm going to give this just a little mix with the tongs just to get those onions kind of pushed down in there a little bit more. All right. And there we have it. I'm going to put it on low for like 9 hours, so we'll keep in touch with it throughout the day. I braved the cold weather and went and got all of my Valentine's things out of the shed. As you can see, it's just a little hint of Valentine's Day. Don't go too crazy, but just enough to show that I did decorate. It is so wild to me, the difference in this quality. Like, I'm using my front-facing camera opposed to like when I usually do my intros and outros, I do the back-facing camera. The quality is ridiculous. Apple, fix this camera. Anyway, I wanted to tell you all where I got everything from. So these I got from Home Goods, I think probably 2 years ago, honestly, at this point. This cutie pie we got from Ross this year, if you remember. Oh, it was so cute. I just fell in love with it. I can't wait to put a little candle in here and have it lit up later. I think that's gonna be so cute. This I got from the Target dollar spot, I wanna say last year, but I could be wrong about that. This I've had for a very, very long time. It's from Ross. It's on sale, or it was on sale for $3.99. I just think it's really cute. This I got from Home Goods for $4.99. I think this was a couple years ago as well. The only new thing actually is just the little house right there. So everything else I've had for like at least 1 or 2 years. This set of stems is also from Home Goods. I just love the pink, like very romantic color. Actually, the last 2 things are both from Home Goods. This I have kept up, like you all have probably seen it in my decor, but I like to showcase it a little bit more for Valentine's Day because of the pink hues in it. And then here is my little heart wreath from Home Goods as well. We'll start with the wreath first because, you know, we already know where that goes. So cute. Next up, we'll do our little hand towels. I desperately need to like deep clean this stove. Look at the top there. I need to get some of the Barkeeper's Friend. That's like the best stuff to use for cleaning your stove. Anyways, cute, cute. Actually ended up just flipping that one over so that they don't both say love. So now just one says love and then just the florals on the other one. For here, it's going to be kind of hard to like see the full vibe right now because of the crock pot, but I'm going to take this down and just put it underneath the cabinet, and then I'll move this over here. I'll probably take this and this away as well. And then I usually set this up like this. So I'll do that and then probably put a little floral arrangement here. Yeah, let's go get it. Okay, does that look good? Is it doing too much or not enough? I don't know if I love that. I'll have to mess around with it and see once I put everything else up. Okay, after much moving things around, this is what I settled on. I put this back over here just because I like the height that it offers. And then I put the little wine glass here, the heart charcuterie board here, and then those stayed, of course. On the kitchen table, I kept it pretty simple because I am obviously still going to use this cutting board. So I just put that little stuff on top of it. And then, you know, when I need to use the cutting board, I'll just take it off and wipe it down and then use it. Okay, and this is what I did here. Now you all can see if you watched the last video why I want that garland and to cut it up and use it as filler, because I want something to sit in here that is like Valentine's related. So we might just do it. And then I need to put a candle in there like I mentioned. But yeah, I really like the way that this turned out. I'm not gonna lie to you all, I am super duper tempted to go back to TJ Maxx and get that huge like heart flower thing that we saw. I'll put a picture here, but I think it would look so cute on the table, and that way I could have my cutting board freed up. No, we might do it. All right, you guys, doing a little check on our roast. I wish that you look at that. I wish that you could smell this house. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. It fogged you up, but oh my goodness, it smells so good. Looks so yummy. It's already starting to like fall apart. So it's just now 3 o'clock. I'm gonna keep it on till 7. So this thing is just gonna pull, like you can see it already started to. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm just checking in with you all. I've done a whole lot of nothing productive really today. Well, we decorated for Valentine's Day, so that's productive enough, am I right? But I've been telling myself, like on my days off, I really want them to be days off days. Like I'm not really going out anywhere. I don't have any like big things to do. I just really want them to be like very low stress, because sometimes I've been feeling like a little bit more anxious lately, and on my days off I just want to kind of have that like release in hopes that it helps my anxiety like throughout the work week. But anyhow, enough of that. I have been reading a lot today. Here's where I am in the book now. Earlier, you know, I was like about halfway, so I'll finish this tonight. This is such a good book. It's about like a guy that has to be married for 5 years in order to get inheritance from his grandfather. But I guess he just like wasn't like planning to be married. He didn't have any interest in being married. So his brother's friend, like they went to school together. And anyway, like he asked her to marry him for the sake of being together for the inheritance. And then she got like, you know, super cheap housing, staying with him or whatever. Anyway, I'm probably not like explaining that in the best way, but the whole like basis of the story is they have to go to his sister's wedding in this like very deserted fancy pantsy island. Like this dude is super rich, by the way. He's paying her like $100,000 to go on this island and just like pretend that they are still married and in love and happy ever after. So it's just basically about them, and like of course they do fall for each other, but there's like some stuff that goes on in between, some stipulations you know, to the inheritance that they didn't know, or well, she didn't know about. So anyway, I'm like not quite finished with it yet, but it's a really, really, really good book. I would recommend it. You know, if you haven't read it, Christina Lauren is my favorite author duo. I've said that before like several times. I just love their work. So I pretty much already knew I was going to like this one anyway, but it's really good. 5 stars. I am going to start a little load of laundry though, and then check on our dinner. I'm going to start boiling the potatoes and everything. So we will do that together to finish the vlog, and I can show you all, you know, what everything looks like. But yeah, I'm going to get this laundry started. Checking in. It's about like an hour before dinner, so I'm checking in on our meat. It is like completely just pulling apart. Oh, it looks so yummy. I can't wait to give it a taste test. And of course, we'll have John do his taste testing because, you know, his opinion is what matters the most. Okay, the potatoes are in boiling, so that'll go for like about 10 minutes. Then I put this in for 10 minutes, let the potatoes boil for another 10 minutes, and then everything should be finished. I was telling you on the haul that the fresh asparagus wasn't available, so we're gonna try these. It just says it's like cut asparagus with salt and cracked pepper. We'll see. Okay, here's dinner. Oh, it looks so good. We'll see what John thinks about it. All right, I'm here with the man of the hour. He's not feeling the hottest, you all, so, but he's gonna give us a taste test. He said that he would. So let's see. It's really good. Let me try.
Yeah, it's real good.
So John and I were watching the last episode of like the latest season of FBI Most Wanted. We like all of those like FBI Most Wanted, 911 type of shows like that, The Equalizer. But now we really don't have much of anything else to watch except for the second season of Squid Games. We haven't started yet, but we're kind of like to start it because I heard a lot of people saying that it really wasn't that good, or it just wasn't as good as the first season, which sometimes it just is like that. So if you've seen it, let me know like what you think down below, or if you have any other show recommendations. We have Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Prime. I think we have Apple TV. Anyway, we have the majority of them, so let me know your favorite shows down below. But yeah, dinner was 10 out of 10. So good. The pot roast was so good. It like soaked up all of that French onion flavor. It was delicious with the mashed potatoes. The roast and mashed potato combination is just an elite combination. You cannot tell me any different. I'm so sorry if you all hear the train. It's like right here. I'm in the bathroom because I'm getting ready to like wind down for the night, but the train is like quite loud right now, so I'm so sorry if you hear it in the background. But I wanted to mention too that the asparagus was actually really, really good. I was expecting it to be kind of like hard and not so great being in the air fryer, but honestly it had a lot of flavor. You could really tell that it was seasoned with the salt and pepper. I didn't add anything to it and it was really, really good. So I would kind of recommend that too, especially because fresh asparagus has been really hard to find in the stores, and I think the last time I got it, it was like $5 or something like that. So I think this one was like $3 and some change, so around like about the same price. I don't know, it's just something good for a change, so I would recommend it. But yeah, I am in the bathroom now. I'm just getting ready to, you know, kind of wind down for the night, wash my face and do all of those things. I've been trying to get better about washing my face every single night. Sometimes I'm so bad about skincare at nighttime. I have a pretty good like morning routine because I guess like I'm doing everything else to go out the door, but at night I'm just going to bed. It's something I need to work on, okay? I realize that. But that's gonna do it for me. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you try that Crockpot recipe, you have to let me know because it is so good. Like, would highly recommend. Probably out of anything that I've shared, that might have been my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie to you all. And then let me know what you think about my Valentine's decor. Have you decorated for Valentine's Day? Do you decorate for Valentine's Day? I would love to know. But if you haven't subscribed already, again, I would love to have you. I do like very vlog style content like this. I also love home decor shopping, plus size shopping, vlog style content. I'm trying to think of other things that we do. I love to clean, organize, decorate, things like that. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would love to have you. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I will catch you all in the next one.